Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of LEGO Weaponry. And today we have another SMG or a machine pistol for you guys, and this is bound to be a realistic weapon as well as my last episode, so yes, I'm bound to do facts about this particular weapon that I'm on about. And thing is, this weapon is an Israeli weapon which has been around for quite a while, and well, technically this weapon I'll be showing you now is a smaller variant to the original SMG, which has also been around for quite a while and has been used in video games such as Call of Duty Black Ops 1, and it has made a slight return to Black Ops 2, that is, but well, you can only use it in the campaign or in zombies. That's where you could do it in. But with the first Black Ops game, you could use it in either the campaign, the multiplayer, and the zombies match. Well, because that Black Ops 1 is set in like the olden times or whatever. Not the olden times, but you know what I mean. Anyway, let's have a look at this good old smaller version of the original. So, here it is. Oh yes, now this is called the Micro Uzi, as you may have obviously could tell from the thumbnail of this video and the title of it. So, yes, anyway, now that we've come to the point where I've actually shown you this, let's have a look at the facts as well as the comparisons between this LEGO version and the real version. So, let's have a look. Interesting. Right, let's show you the areas and the features of this particular machine pistol or submachine gun. Well, I don't know what it is classed as, but I'm just saying that just in case, you know, because they're kind of similar in a way, but with a machine pistol it's smaller and an SMG is kind of bigger, so yeah, this is kind of in between, so yeah, it's a bit 50-50 for me, that is. Anyway, let's have a look. So, first things first, well, here's its extended magazine. Well, you can get different lengths, but it depends on what caliber that this SMG, well, this weapon fires. And funny enough, I don't know if this is true or not, but all of the Uzi machine pistols or SMGs or whatnot fire the same calibers as each other. And I don't know if that's true or not, but this could fire, well, up to 4 different calibers, and there's one caliber that I'm not so familiar with, and that is the .41 AE. Now, I don't know if that's a well-known caliber in my saking, but you know what I mean. Well, besides, I don't know much about it, so yes, it's a new caliber, so, well, for me that is. So, yeah, and the other 3 calibers it fires is an obvious 9x19mm parabellum, a .45 ACP, or a .22 long rifle, which is kind of odd, but anyway, here is the magazine. So, yeah, like I've said, there are different lengths for different calibers and all that stuff, yeah, but it depends on what caliber is used, because certain different, well, you can get different sizes and everything else, so yeah, see your way. So anyway, let's move on. Here's the pistol grip right here, and there's this back part here that I've just realised, and I think this is the grip safety. I think that's what I could say, because, well, I've seen this on the actual picture of this weapon, including on the original one. So yeah, I just had slight expectations about this, and I don't know what it is and what its purpose is, but I think it locks something into place or something like that. I don't know, but that's there for detail. Anyway, let's move on. Trigger guard. As you may look to the other side, here's the different select fires. Well, the safety thingy. I don't know what you call it. You push it to here, the safety's off. You push it back, safety's on. So yeah, it's got 2 functionalities and everything else. So yes, but either way, let's move on. Rear sights, 4 sights, and I won't know what this counts as, because this is part of the sights and everything else, so yeah, but this is also the charging handle of the weapon, so yeah, pretty nifty as well, so including with the original Uzi, so yeah, it's kind of a cool thing that they kept the same aspects as each other and just put them into a smaller scale, so yeah, see anyway, the sights aren't so bad, you know, so yeah, not too bad, you know, there's not much going on, it's just straight down, so yeah, pretty cool. Here's the barrel right here. Here's the, well, I don't know what this part here is for, but I just added it there for detail and everything else. But what I thought it would be is like a screw type of thing, that way you can take it out and place a suppressor on. So yeah, pretty nifty stuff. Anyway, let's move on. Here's the breech right here. This does go back, so like so. You can slightly see the cartridge there, but it's a slight exposed thing there, so yeah, it might be a little bit hard, but anyway, it goes back forward. And I'll put these details at the bottom here for, you know, detail and all that stuff. So yes, and there's one thing I've forgotten on this weapon, and that is the foldable stock that it contains on your actual one. So yeah, but you can get versions of this without the stock, so luckily enough I've made that version. So yes, but either way, I wanted to do the stock at first, but I thought to myself, would it be stable and would it be strong enough for me to actually use and everything else? But I thought to myself, well, it looks a bit skinny on the actual model of it, so yeah, I thought to myself, yes, it might look as though it would be fragile to actually use and stuff. So yeah, unfortunately I left it out just because, well, just in case if the stock might have broken in the process of me actually showing you it. So yeah, it's just best to leave fragile parts out. So yes, anyway, here is the Micro Uzi. So yes, hopefully you did enjoy this episode, but unfortunately this is all I have time for you guys today. But join me on Thursday, that is, as I'll be making a bolt action rifle. Oh yes, this has been a request or a suggestion for me for quite a while. So yes, and this weapon, I've never seen it before. You know, it may look familiar to other bolt action rifles, but this one in particular, it looks odd, it looks strange, and that's what's interesting about it. Well, for me that is. So yeah, I'll be making that bolt action rifle for you guys on Thursday. So yes, and well, for the hints, I won't give you as much hints because I don't know much about it myself. So yes, so either way, feel free to keep guessing on what bolt action rifle it is, but except for the guy who actually suggested this weapon to me, because he's the only guy who knows on what weapon I'm on about. So yeah, besides, he's the guy in the first place who gave me the suggestion. So yes, either way, I'll be making that bolt action rifle on Thursday, so yes, make sure you're there. But if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like or a comment down below on what you think of this episode, to help me a lot. But if you really liked it, why not subscribe to my channel and keep the channel growing, to help me a lot as well. Oh yes, keep up to date with videos that I do as well. Oh yes, feel free. And yes, if you're new around the channel, you know, welcome. You know, feel free to have a look around my past content and keep up to date with future content that I'll be doing in the future, obviously. So yes, feel free to hang around and, you know, join in with the community as it is. So yes, have a look around, you know, feel free, you could decide for yourself. And I appreciate the support you've given me so far, including the people who are still with the channel, so yes, I appreciate it a lot. And well, also the subscriber count for the channel at the moment, we have hit 125. That is an enormous number, I would say, a tremendous one as well. So yes, thank you guys so much for the support that you are giving the channel so far. You know, I appreciate that a lot. You know, I show my respect by actually making the suggestions that you guys requested to me and making them like so. So yeah, but this one wasn't a suggestion in the first place. This is an idea of mine, but this is just an example of how I do my respects and everything else. So yeah, say that for example, this was an example, well, this was a suggestion that you guys are giving me. I've made it and you appreciate it for what this is and everything else. So yes, for what you've done, here's your reward. You know, I've made the suggestion that you've requested. So yes, that's how I show my respect. I don't know if it's that much of a respectful thing to do, but it's there for you guys to actually look. So yes, feel free to you know, feel free to keep up to date with videos that I do. So yes, I appreciate it a lot. And well, I don't think there's anything else to mention, but yeah, my birthday is coming up quite soon. Well, not too soon, but quite soon. You know, it's till the 9th of May. Oh yes, I'll be good old 19 years old, and yeah, it's just I'm just growing up too quick. That's what I'd say. You know, the older you get, the less fun you would have. You know, because you have to do jobs and everything else, and that kind of sucks. But it's something that you have to do in your daily life, and you know, just to get money, just to keep living. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but you know, it's just something you have to do once you get older. becoming an adult. So yes, either way. So yes, join me tomorrow for another bolt action rifle, which funny enough is realistic, so yes, I'm bound to do facts about it, you know. It helps me learn about it as well as you guys. So yes, keep up to date with videos like that. So yes, either way, and as always, enjoy the rest of your days. Salute!